Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Octavia Insights. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight, I'm going to focus on Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, Cancer Moon. This reading is for you. And I will be focusing on what you have been reflecting on, as well as what's happening in the present moment, the obstacle, the advice, and also the potential outcome if you follow the advice. So let's move forward. Okay, Cancer. You may be reflecting on an investment that you feel didn't go well. And sometimes Five of Pentacles can imply that you're feeling you've been left out in the cold. It also implies that the negotiations that you may be maybe signed on to, you want to walk away from, or you ended up walking away from it. In terms of potential relationship, it could feel that you walked away from someone, or you're sort of turning your back and abandoning the relationship. It could be a business partner, a romantic partner, even friendship. So there's a sense of abandonment or abandoning a relationship. The other thing you could be reflecting on is your health. And this suggests that you keep all your appointments. If you haven't made a doctor's appointment, this is a good time to do so. Don't miss on any of your appointments, so you want to stay on top of your health. You may not physically be feeling well because of stress or responsibilities that's making you feel really kind of low, potentially depressed. So you may be reflecting on how you're feeling about certain decisions you made, primarily concerning money. It kind of lets you know that you have to go back to a time where you didn't have any money and how you survived. Kind of reflect on that. Reflect on what you did to survive. Did you cut back on expenses? Were you budgeting? This is something that you may be reflecting so you can feel better. Sometimes it's not just your health, but maybe your finances aren't looking too hot right now. And so you kind of feel like you're going to have to hold on to things until they look better, or your health feels better. Then I think you would want to spend more on yourself and on your I would say living expenses, maybe expenses on your home or outside of your home. So first it says, take care of your health. Don't worry so much about an investment you made, because there's a way, like have faith, because there's a way for it to kind of turn around. But it's going to take time. It's going to be slow. The present situation, the Knight of Pentacles, kind of also, for me, talks about potentially having news of more health issues that you have to focus on. And It followed by the Five of Pentacles. It kind of says, you know, you'll come out of it slowly but surely, but you're gonna have to focus on what it is you have before you can move forward. Present moment also says don't spend frivolously, only if you have to. So it really kind of asks you to take care of your economic situation. Probably you may have been invited to a celebration, and that may be causing you, either because you're not feeling well or because you don't have the funds to go out and socialize. You may be feeling kind of down about that as well. However, I think it's a good thing, because when you're down is when you really know who your friends are. You really learn who are the people around you that really care about how you're doing. And so when you're feeling like this and there's an obstacle about you not able to socialize as much, or spend time and spend money with friends, when you don't have that, then you'll see who are the 2-3 people that are always going to be there through the thick and thin. And so even though it shows as an obstacle, that obstacle to me is proving that it's going to weed out people that are not going to be beneficial for you in the long run, people who are not really there for you because they care about you. So I think that's a great obstacle to have, especially if you're having any issues economically. It's good because it's going to weed out anyone that you shouldn't even be around with. As for the advice, it does kind of show that you'll have to make a decision between two things. Either two situations are going to come your way that will require your attention, but it kind of says balance your time and balance and give to each item and task, give to each item its proper attention, so that you don't, have any anxiety over getting hit like on both sides. Just focus on one thing and then go to the next. Organize yourself. Perhaps you might need to create a to-do list, but the advice is to make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself by multitasking, but rather like you would do a budget. You got your credit and your debit, just do it one at a time, and then once it's done, take it off your list. It also suggests that you may want to be put away for travels, or to go away, like on a cruise, like you're really thinking about just being by the ocean. It feels like this is something that is advisable for you to go and be near water. But don't, again, go overboard by overspending. If you're going to do a day trip, make sure that you balance your accounts and you have for extras. So don't go out and have a great time and you come back home and you realize you made a mistake. So the advice is have a good time, do things that really doesn't cost you, maybe minimal amount. You don't have to be extravagant. So that would be the advice for you in this situation. As for the potential outcome, basically, my Emperor says you are responsible for your actions. If you find yourself in a financial situation that is not good, this is due to your own decisions, and therefore learn from it and gain control so it isn't repeated. That is also um, reflective of how you took care of yourself. So if you're sick, you have to understand to accept the responsibility that you are ill because, I mean, maybe you came out of the shower wet and the AC was blowing cold, and therefore you got a little sore throat. You have to accept responsibility for not taking care of yourself. So take control of your health, take control of your finances, so that way you are able to get back ahead of the situation that you're finding yourself today. The shadow card I'm seeing here, you may be interested in looking at a new business, a new venture, maybe something online that you're thinking about investing on. This is really doesn't show like this is a good time, so hold yourself back. If you're thinking of, if you're doing any online dating, there's potential you might be looking at two people. Again, focus on one and then go to the other so you can make a decision that is going to be beneficial for you. So take it real nice and slow. The Knight of Pentacles talks about taking your time with making decisions that may affect you, not only financially, but also, physically. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, or how this reading resonates with your situation. Please let me know what your thoughts are, and have a good night.